Hi, welcome to Shining Lotus Tarot. This is the August 2016 reading for Cancers. So let me just shuffle here. This is for Cancer sun sign, moon sign, rising sign. August 2016. Cancer, August 2016. Ooh. Wow. Uh-oh. All right. Oh. Okay. So at your root, you have the Ten of Cups, which is, what a beautiful card. It's probably my favorite card in the deck. It speaks of just so much happiness, happiness within your family, like just feeling just so fulfilled by your relationships, by your friendships, just feeling belonging, just feeling just so kind of like everything is perfect. So this is your root card. Right away I see you've got quite a few cups cards, which is appropriate for Cancers, right? Emotional water signs. So you've got Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups, and Nine of Cups. And so Ace of Cups could be an emotional offer, an offer of some sort of emotional message, offer of a start of a new relationship, or just some new beginning that promises a lot of emotional fulfillment. Could mean feeling like uh, your cup runneth over. Is that the saying? Like having a lot, just having, this beautiful, pure feeling, a happy feeling. And got the Knight of Cups. This could be a person, could be Cancer, a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Someone who's emotional, dreamy, romantic, idealistic. So this could be you, could be another person in your life, could be a general energy, which is one that's very emotional and romantic, but maybe not very grounded, so not very realistic. So I'm seeing quite a few kind of ups and downs in this month. So you kind of start out the month with this feeling of, oh, everything is so dreamy, everything is, there's so much hope for something new. It could be this new offer is making you sort of feel like, be making you have the attitude that an overly romantic attitude. And this isn't necessarily a bad thing, except that there's the Three of Swords here. So you've got this offer, you've got this feeling of, oh wow, everything's so nice, so romantic, so like this is my ideal. And then you hit this some sort of disappointment, this Three of Swords, which is this feeling of heartbreak, disappointment. Oh, you know, everything is perfect now, all of a sudden. All of a sudden, storm clouds, rain, this sense of sharp pain. But then you find your strength. You find your strength. I think what happens is you realize that maybe you expected a bit too much out of a situation. You expected too much to come from this potential, this beautiful new thing that, yes, it could be something really great, but it shouldn't be approached with your head entirely in the clouds, with your head entirely in your heart, but with a more grounded approach. So you realize this. You realize this. King of Pentacles. This could be a person, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be an aspect of yourself, again. It could be general energy. So this could be a person in your life coming in and telling you, oh, you know, there was this situation, but you are not being very realistic about it, and that's why you got hurt, and that's why you were disappointed. You expected a bit too much out of the world. So that could be a friend telling you this. It could be a part of yourself that realizes this. So that's why you have no trouble. You have no trouble walking away from this heartbreak, from this disappointment. Okay, because you have that, you have enough smarts to realize what happened, which is that you were approaching it with a bit too romantic attitude. So after that, after this initial disappointment near the beginning, you're happy. You're really content. Nine of Cups. It's like you're happy within yourself. You've got the Hanged Man here, which in this context I would interpret it as sacrificing something, but also just gaining a new perspective on something. It's this gaining this new perspective on this thing that was so disappointing to you, that caused you such sudden sharp pain. And gaining this new perspective, you're happy. You feel like you have, perfectly enough. You're no longer, boy, you got over this fast, and that's wonderful. And it could be that, you were able to do this because of your emotional intelligence. It could also be because of you have this support system, this wonderful support system of your family, your friends. And this is what's able to help you get over these little disappointments so quickly. And that's just wonderful. Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. So seems like It could be, I almost see this as like this King of Pentacles is giving you something, giving you maybe advice, maybe, um, you know, he has this wealth of practical advice, so he's kind of giving it to you, and this is what helps you to gain this new perspective and become, happy and content despite this heartbreak. It could just be regaining balance and having regained that balance within yourself, not being so like over the top, oh, everything's great, and then oh, everything is raining and it's stormy. Instead of being like that, by the end of the month, you've got these scales in your hands. You know how much to balance in each scale. Not so coldly practical that you don't feel anything, but also not so overly emotional that you get disappointed and heartbroken. So having achieved this balance, you're able to give to the world. You're able to give to the people around you, your family, your friends, these people who are so important to you. This is a very nice reading. Yeah. It seems like this month is it's gonna make you realize just how emotionally grown up you are. That you're able to sort of face disappointment, but then just very deftly, very quickly turning around again. So let's pull a outcome card. Okay, Judgment, Rebirth. Can pull another clarifier card. Oh, huh. Okay, for some of you, this disappointment in the beginning has something to do with a romantic potential. Right. So for those of you to whom that applies, looks like because you were able to get over this heartbreak, this little disappointment so deftly, so quickly, maybe there was a little breakup. Maybe you realized, something's not working, so you break up. But because you're able to handle yourself emotionally so well, things are being reborn. It could be with the same person, it could be with someone new, but you will definitely find love because you have this ability to balance within yourself. For those of you whose maybe this doesn't have to do with romance, it is, Two of Cups is about connection. Doesn't have to necessarily be about romantic connection. So it could be connection with friends, with just someone you care about a lot. So just calling up someone that you love, reconnecting with them. maybe telling them about, oh, this thing happened, this thing, you know, I hoped for so much, then I was disappointed, but now I'm okay now. You know, maybe you call an old friend up and tell them about it. And this will bring you just sort of, I don't know, it will kind of help to start to rekindle that friendship, bring you together closer. Yeah, so just this is really lovely. Looks like your month will be quite nice, even though there will be this little disappointment. Thank you for watching. See you next time.